I'm just trying to be thorough, sir. That's why that popped up.
I just read that order, so I haven't read nothing else.
That's fine. That's fine. I want to get this out of the way because I wanted to pull this out.
Yeah,
This book here that I just finished the other day from Kestner,
right.
he makes a comment about going through training school at Fort Knox. Said, I graduated from Armor Officer's Advanced Course at Fort Knox, and was promoted to Major the day of graduation
And that's the
in 1968.
right.
Isn't that yours? Aren't you teaching that class?
Yeah, 58, I was probably
68.
there, yeah.
68.
68, I was there, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He was one of the guys
What
that
month
came
was
through.
it?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say, and my understanding is he's no
Because I
longer.
went back to Vietnam, but the last of 68, say.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I was there, I had to be. Ain't that something?
I thought you might get.
I'll probably give him a class, say. I was an instructor of armor school then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
so I went through your files looking for his name in your graduating classes because oftentimes you would give commendations or recommendations.
Right.
His name didn't pop up, unfortunately, so I don't know what
No.
time frame. If he went late 68, you may not have seen him. If he went early 68, you had to.
Yeah.
So that was kind of fun. He makes some really good points in this book.
This book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, now he's part of 7th Division, or 7th Infantry. Am I saying that right? 7th Infantry?
I was 7th Division.
He's with 7th Division, but he's an engineer.
Right.
And there were at least four of those engineering platoons in Japan.
Right.
Like you, he goes to Japan and
Shipped right out. That's what I did.
he rode right out. And so Company E, was that all made up of people that just showed up in Japan for the most part?
No, I'd say maybe 50% was, because see, it was all on the strength. And when the whole ship came in, it was all replacements.
Right.
You know, so they sent us to the units. And I ended up at E Company, 31st Infantry.
I mean, just quick as a snap. You were 3 days, 4 days in, maybe?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
All right. This Pro Patriot.
That's Polar Bear.
Yeah, that's the 31st.
Yeah, 31st.
All right. And they, when they're in Japan, they work out of a northern island called Hokkaido.
Right, right.
All right. Now
I don't remember all the names and all about it, but
that's fine.
that's why I joined them.
What I'm trying to find out, I got a picture of their mess hall somewhere buried in this chapter 2. And I want to show it to you, and you tell me if that's familiar to you. While I was working on chapter 2, I added some stuff that kind of takes the debate out of
Polar
it.
Bear is a good outfit.
Yes, sir. That's Camp Crawford. Did you see a
Yeah.
Camp Crawford?
Well, that's what the damn mess halls look like, yeah.
In general, I know, but did you
Yeah.
do you remember being at a Camp Crawford or not?
No, I don't remember what camp the name of it was.
Yeah, so you did the old in out move.
It looks like it because they got a fence across here, and
Yeah, a lot of platoon barracks looked like exactly like that, so there's nothing new under the phone, but it's that Camp Crawford part that I was concerned
Right.
with. See if you remembered that.
see Colonel Faith. This Colonel McLean was the commander, but I don't think I ever talked to him, but I know I cut to Faith.
Is that in 1951
Yeah,
or 53?
this was this was 1950. This was 1950.
That's when you go,
49 or 50, this one.
so you're in Korea at that point.
No, this was Fort Knox picture. See the third armor?
Oh, before you even ship out.
That's before I even shipped out.
That's okay. All right, I feel better.
This is before I shipped out.
Then I need to change that to 1950 then.
Right.
Okay. Because I thought
Yeah,
maybe
you
this
need
was,
to change that in 1950.
yeah. Other than that, I think we're
Yeah.
completely good there.
It looks good except for the date.
Right.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Well, just like I said, I'm trying to be as detailed and accurate. And I don't have the experience that your average soldier has or anything like that, so I'm flying blind in a lot of ways. I admit to that. But okay, so back to Frank Kester, this D Dog Company, Cuble's platoons.
Yeah.
He's at Camp Crawford. He's part of he ends up at Camp Crawford. He was part of 4 engineering groups.
Right.
And they put one engineer group with a platoon of riflemen and
Right.
tank and so on and so forth, shipped them all out. When he lands in Korea, he gets separated from his regiment too. And
Shit, everybody did almost.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Do you know when they slipped he away from the rest of the regiment?
What date? No.
Do you know?
I'd say.
Just give me the event that it was tied to.
November. I'd say it would have to be the latter part of November when the Chinese came in. Thanksgiving was right after Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving Day.
Okay.
See, Thanksgiving is the 3rd Thursday, I
Right.
think, in November. So
That's
it was
November
around that
23rd.
time they came in, Bobby, and they just had bugles and shit, and they didn't. It was all doped up, I guess, but
Whistles and singing.
yeah, singing and everything else.
I'm coming and get my book.
Come on, baby. Do what you gotta do. Thank you so much. On November 19th, your platoon,
Yeah,
I got a record of that from the Changing Reservoir, comes walking out of the hills in a foot of snow into a fire base.
yeah,
And it's a forward battery. They change their guns from pointing westward to pointing northward. You come in, you all warm yourselves up at their fires. They separate you
Yeah.
out in the fires. And then they put you on trucks. They feed you and put you on trucks.
right.
Do you know where they sent you? Not
Where-
good.
Wherever they.
Wherever they sent you. I was expecting that. But I think you had-
Nobody knows. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
This
That's what I'm
guy
saying.
here might know, but I don't know.
I think you got separated from the rest of the 7th
Right,
before the 18th or 19th.
right.
And we don't know why.
We don't. I'd
Nobody
say
knows why.
don't know why.
So when we
It
get
might have been on an outpost or blocking, but it could have been on anything, you know.
yeah, the other thing that they keep throwing back at me, and I think it's a fair question to ask, the MacArthur meeting. You're confident that it's not General Almond?
No, it was MacArthur.
Okay. Are you
Now,
confident?
Almond was probably with him.
Well, this guy says that on January 1st, New Year's Day, 1951, he's down in the Pusan perimeter, right? Everybody's made. has been brought
Everybody's back by then. Go ahead.
right? And they're offering a turkey dinner. But you're confident that's not where you saw MacArthur? Okay, good. We'll leave it at that.
I'm pretty sure I saw him up at the Chosen.
Right.
The Chinese hadn't come in yet.
Mhm.
You follow me?
Yes, sir.
When we was getting a hot meal, maybe I mixed up, it was Thanksgiving, don't know, whatever. But we was getting a hot meal, and it was the first one we had since September.
Right.
And I remember that. So it's cold, you put the shit in your mess kit and it would freeze
And it'd
before you
be-
could even eat it. And I saw MacArthur come up there, and he had a bunch of, I say he had all these generals with him. Now, that don't mean in January they didn't see him again down in the south.
Yeah, I understand that.
Right. MacArthur didn't mind going to Enterprise.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he didn't worry about staying in Japan. He could stay in Japan. That was his headquarters.
Well, the archivist at the MacArthur Memorial Library in Norfolk, Virginia,
Right.
this guy named James Zobel, I've spoke with him on a couple occasions. He can't find any documentation, and he's got the pilot's records because he's met the pilot himself.
Right.
He's got all of MacArthur's records, of course, and they can't put anything down for the 23rd. That doesn't rule this out. Understand that?
No, what he's got to do is and see if it got any documentation, what days around Thanksgiving where it might have been.
Right, and that's
But
what he's struggling
they
to
didn't
do.
make no announcement. They weren't going to take a five-star general, like commander, and say he was going to be in Korea 2 days ahead of time.
Yeah, 20 miles south of Yali
They're
River.
not going to do that.
You're
no.
not going to say that out loud, right?
Yeah, it's, you know.
I suspect, and this is conjecture on my part, but I suspect that he was somewhere near Korea, not in Tokyo, on the 23rd. Because he has to be in Tokyo on the 24th to fly out to go to the entire, to cover the entire thing. Either that, or he's in Korea 22, 22nd, 23rd, and his pilot picks him up
You're talking about a 35, 40-minute flight
from Japan.
From Busan to Japan. It's close.
I know. I didn't know how close. That's what I was trying to. I'll turn the thing off for a minute.
Hey, right.